Bro, thank you for choosing this video. Welcome back to this channel, a haven for Chelsea news updates. So find a comfortable seat and grab a drink, because this time I'm presenting 10 stories about Chelsea off the pitch that you probably didn't know. I hope to reach 300 likes. By liking this video, I'm even more motivated to provide as much news as possible and as interesting as possible for you. And finally, please comment where you're from. I'd love to know which countries are watching this video.
Chelsea are once again in the spotlight ahead of their crucial Champions League clash against PAFOS at Stamford Bridge. This match will be Liam Rosenior's Champions League debut for Chelsea. The match, scheduled for Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, kicks off at 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time and is crucial for the Blues, who currently sit 13th in the league standings. 3 points are crucial to avoid the unenviable scenario of a two-legged playoff. Chelsea come into the match on a positive note after their win over Brentford, despite their inconsistent form in the Champions League this season. According to reports, Rosenior will still rotate his squad, given the busy schedule and player fitness levels. Cole Palmer is doubtful for the full match due to a groin problem, while Malo Gusto remains under observation. Levi Colwill, Romeo Lavia, and Tosin Adarabioyo are also yet to fully recover. PAFOS, on the other hand, are not opponents to be underestimated. The Cypriot side stunned Europe with a win over Villarreal and draws against Monaco and Olympiacos. David Luiz is the most intriguing name, although the veteran defender reportedly needs to undergo a fitness test ahead of the match. In terms of quality, Chelsea clearly has the upper hand. Playing at home and with the pressure of a result, the Blues are expected to be dominant from the start. The score prediction points to a 3-0 Chelsea victory, but can they truly deliver on this must-win night? Chelsea are once again in the spotlight ahead of their crucial Champions League clash as their latest training session takes place at Cobham. The Blues have reportedly begun intensive preparations to face PAFOS on Wednesday night's Champions League final match day at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea are aiming for all 3 points to maintain their chances of finishing in the top 8. Several first-team players were present at the training session. João Pedro and Cole Palmer were seen training actively after scoring the winning goals in the 2-0 Premier League victory over Brentford. The victory moved Chelsea above Brentford in the domestic standings and boosted the squad's confidence. According to club reports, several other players, including Josh Achimpong, Liam Delap, Reece James and Pedro Neto, also took part in the training session, both on the pitch and in the gym. In defense, Benoit Badiashile, Wesley Fofana, Malo Gusto, and Joral Hato are also undergoing a special program in preparation for the threat of PAFOS. Chelsea come into this match with positive momentum, but remain fully focused, given their precarious position in the Champions League standings. Manager Liam Rosenior is scheduled to provide an update on the team's condition in a pre-match press conference. Can their preparations at Cobham lead to a crucial victory at Stamford Bridge? Chelsea are back in the spotlight after their approach for Rennes young defender, Jeremy Jacquet, drew a firm response from the French club. Rennes have publicly warned Chelsea that they will have to pay a high price if they want to win the race for the player. Chelsea have reportedly made Jacquet their top target to strengthen their backline under Liam Rosenior, 6 months after a similar request from Enzo Maresca was rejected by management. Talks between the clubs are said to be ongoing, and Jacquet has reportedly agreed personal terms with Chelsea. However, the main obstacle now lies in the price. Rennes are reportedly demanding a transfer fee above their previous record of €60 million for Jeremy Doku. That figure could even rise to €70 million, making Jacquet one of the most expensive signings in Chelsea's history. Rennes manager Habib Bey emphasized the importance of Jacquet's role. He said the 20-year-old defender's departure would force the club to lower its targets for this season. Despite being aware of the financial pressure, Bey has asked his club to reject Chelsea's advances at least until the end of the season. Chelsea themselves are said to be all in on this transfer, although they are still considering other options such as Jacobo Ramon and Marco Senesi. The question now is, are Chelsea ready to pay a high price for Jacquet, or will they back off and look for more realistic alternatives? Chelsea is reportedly set to receive unexpected transfer revenue following a January deal that previously went unnoticed. Mark Gahey was expected to leave Crystal Palace for Liverpool in the summer for a fee of £35 million. However, the deal collapsed at the last minute, and many expected Gahey to leave for free when his contract expired. The situation changed drastically earlier this month, when Manchester City lost Josko Gvardiol and Ruben Dias to injuries. This prompted City to act quickly and agree to a transfer for Guéhi worth £20 million plus add-ons. According to reports, this transfer immediately caught the attention of Chelsea internally. The Blues reportedly included a resale clause when they released Guéhi to Palace in 2021. While the exact figure has not been disclosed, sources say Chelsea could potentially receive around 20% of the total transfer fee, meaning millions of pounds in revenue without any negotiation. While this isn't a huge figure for Chelsea, it's still significant considering the clause was previously considered virtually worthless, as Guéhi was expected to leave for free. The bigger concern is Guéhi's impact on the Manchester City squad, given the defender's quality and age. Could this small gain be an example of the importance of Chelsea's long-term transfer strategy? Chelsea received positive news ahead of their crucial Champions League match against PAFOS at Stamford Bridge. Right-back Malo Gusto has reportedly returned to first-team training and is in contention to be included in the squad when the Blues host the Cypriot side. This news is a major boost for Liam Rosenior, who faces a must-win home match to maintain his chances of finishing in the top 8 of the group stage. Gusto had been sidelined due to a combination of injury and a virus that had spread within the team. The £26 million player last featured in Chelsea's loss to Fulham, before being withdrawn and missing the next few matches. Gusto's absence leaves Chelsea short of options at right-back, especially with Reece James now being used more frequently in midfield. According to club monitoring, Gusto has been active in recent training sessions and his condition continues to improve. This situation gives Rosenior more flexibility in his rotation, given that Chelsea will play 4 matches in 18 days. However, the decision to start him is still being considered. Josh Achimpong is considered a solid substitute, so Gusto is likely to play only limited games or even be benched for the next league match. With a busy schedule and the pressure of results, Gusto's presence is clearly a crucial addition. However, will Rosenior take the risk immediately or choose to play it safe for the upcoming match? Chelsea is once again in the spotlight ahead of their Champions League match against PAFOS after several fitness updates emerged regarding key players. Ahead of kickoff at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea were reportedly still monitoring the condition of Estevao Willian, Jamie Gittins, Malo Gusto, and Tosin Adarabioyo. All 4 are doubtful due to a combination of minor injuries and a virus reportedly spreading within the team. Manager Liam Rosenior confirmed that the club's medical team is working hard to control the situation. He stated that not only the players are affected, but also the coaching staff. This situation makes rotation a realistic option, even though this match is crucial for Chelsea's chances of finishing in the top 8 of the Champions League. Estevao reportedly had a fever and a high temperature, while Jamie Gittins is still recovering from his absence from the previous match. Malo Gusto is also not in optimal condition, while Tosin Adarabioyo was forced off against Brentford with a hamstring problem, although it is not considered serious. Chelsea currently sit 13th in the standings, and a win is crucial to maintain their chances of automatic qualification. With many players not yet 100% fit, Rosenior's decision regarding the team lineup will be a major focus. Can Chelsea overcome this fitness crisis and still secure 3 crucial points at home? Chelsea has once again made aggressive moves in the January transfer window, sending a delegation to France to finalize the transfer of Rennes defender Jeremy Jacquet. However, an agreement has yet to be reached due to the significant difference in valuation. Rennes reportedly set a price of between €65 million and €70 million for the 20-year-old centre-back. Chelsea considers this figure too high and is still trying to lower the price. However, the Blues' seriousness was clear after they flew directly to France to conduct further negotiations. According to reports, Chelsea have already reached a personal agreement with Jacquet. The player is even said to have expressed his desire to join Stamford Bridge this January, a situation that put some pressure on Rennes, despite their reluctance to let go of a key asset mid-season. Fabrizio Romano said Chelsea is almost certain to sign a new defender before the transfer window closes. Liam Rosenior has made Jacquet a top target, assessing his aerial ability and defensive acumen, despite his young age. As a precaution, Chelsea are also monitoring Jacobo Ramon from Como and Marco Senesi from Bournemouth. However, Jacquet remains at the top of the priority list. The question now is, will Chelsea meet Rennes demands or choose other options to plug the gap in their defense? Chelsea has once again demonstrated its commitment to developing young talent, this time with a special plan for Kendry Párez. The Ecuadorian wonderkid has once again come under scrutiny after Fabrizio Romano revealed the Blues' medium-term strategy. Párez currently plays for Strasbourg in Ligue 1, Chelsea's affiliate club, but his playing time remains limited. Although he has only started a few times and his contribution has not yet been maximized, Chelsea reportedly remains very confident in the 18-year-old's potential. According to Fabrizio Romano's report, Chelsea is considering withdrawing Párez from Strasbourg and loaning him to another Premier League club. The goal is clear: to give Párez a first-hand experience of the rigors of English football before joining the Chelsea first team in the future. This move is considered an ideal solution. Many young players struggle to adapt when jumping straight into the Premier League from another league. Chelsea wants to minimize this risk by giving Párez experience in England firsthand, even if he faces big clubs almost every week. Chelsea believes Ligue 1 is not yet competitive enough to maximize Párez's development. By facing the intensity of the Premier League early, Párez is expected to mature more quickly. Will this strategy make Párez the next big star at Stamford Bridge?